It's my pleasure to welcome on your behalf onto Close Flow today, Henry Xsod Brown. You're welcome to Close Flow. You see that Brown, Xsod Brown is actually his stage name. His real name is Ogbemudia. I don't know if he knows the... Well, I won't ask him now. Maybe by the time you guys begin to communicate with him, you can then decide if he knows late Ogbemudia or not, or if he does not know him, or if he's borrowing his name. We don't. Which one are you actually doing? Are you borrowing his name?
You know, we have Ogbemudia, and we have the Ogbemudiasis. So the Ogbemudiasis, that's where I belong.
You have the Ogbemudia. The one we all of us know.
My father is a fake one.
He is the fake one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell him. After this program, I will call him. No, he's my friend. So I will let him know that this is what you have said.
He's the fake one.
Okay, let's now come to the reality of today.
Okay.
No, come. Seriously, you think that Nigerians can actually laugh off all these problems we are in?
Yes.
You think?
It's possible. We'll be doing it, and I tell you what, it's not just the comedians that are funny. Nigerians as a whole are funny.
As a people.
As a people. Even look at our politicians,
yes.
The things they do. You see somebody coming up tomorrow and singing Ajeko Yanoje. So many things are happening. National Assembly, people are just fighting each other. You know, Nigeria is a place where you can't get bored. Even without the comedians cracking jokes, just go online, you will see news, politicians today, this, that today. So you're up. And even if you go online, you will see other people cracking funny jokes online than even the comedians. So you will see more than the comedians, because people write, you can see some write-ups, like something just happened, maybe football, you see the reaction, somebody discussing, you get cartoons. For example, you just finished, Manchester United just finished against Chelsea.
Yes.
You see just different stuff online.
So Nigerians, you believe, are very creative.
Very crazy people. Very crazy people, I tell you the truth.
Now, but how did you now get caught in this crazy, as it were, this crazy...
When I talk, the crazy part of the business part, crazy part is, you know, sometimes comedy was more like inborn. When I was in school, this is what I used to do as just normal play matter.
With your friends? With
my friends. I remember even when I was writing my YAG those days, instead of me to be writing, maybe I'll make sure I finish either for most times on time, or if I don't finish on time, I'm going to be disturbing the other classes. So I'm used to it. So when I started comedy, my friends in school those days, they didn't just, they said that this man, we know where you are, you're supposed to be a comedian. Even when I was in school, they said, why am I wasting my time? Like, go out and do comedy. Yeah. But I actually came into comedy I never took it serious, but I used to work with Emeka Smith then. Popular Emeka Smith. Yes. I used to follow him to shows, comedy shows. We go for events together.
You just accompany him?
I just follow him.
It wasn't that you had a plan?
I didn't have a plan. So, and I'm a kind of person that if I'm used to something regularly, I get to know that thing. For example, if I get to sit with you for close to a month or 2 months, I will know, I will understand your job. That is my kind of person.
Quick learner.
Yeah, that's my kind of person. So, and each time he's going on stage, I'll tell him, this is your joke, crack this one. This is your joke, crack this one. So I had all his jokes down.
The repertoire.
I can tell him, this is what you should do, this is what you should do. But I did not know much about comedy. I don't even know how to create jokes. So there was a day we went to an event from morning till evening. And we were to also go for an all night in church.
After that.
And he was tired. And that day was not feeling fine. So we just did small. And I said, since I know all his joke, why don't I just come and crack one joke? I said, what do I do? Why should I just crack joke when I've not cracked before? He said I should just go and try it. That was how I went that day.
On stage?
On stage that day. It was in a church. I went, I did the joke, and they all, like we used to say, all of them enter.
All of them enter the joke?
All of them enter, as in the joke enter.
Let me say, you yourself, you enter them?
And like, I entered them. The guy was less surprised. He said, so I could crack joke like this. I said, maybe it's one of the things I used to do, that I used to see all the things. He said, and I cracked it exactly the way he used to move his body. Yes, I just did it that way. So,
and that was
after that day, he said, he now gave me a name. He said my name will be Joke Messiah. So he now started telling Sheilo, Elenu, the other guys that, this guy is a comedian. But still there, but few did not believe him. Even Sheilo then did not believe that this work, because all they knew me was at either I used to do T-shirt or I draw a mirror. That was
we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
We'll come back to the designs.
So that was what they knew me as, but they didn't believe. So there was a day me, Shaylo, and MC Shakara, Emeka Smith went out. That was the second day I had to crack joke in front of Shaylo and the other comedians. We were like, man, so this guy, you are good like this. But they didn't even know that the joke I was using was not my own. So they just said,
when you said they were not your own, you didn't create them.
I didn't create them.
They came from Emeka Smith.
They came from Emeka Smith. They came from some other comedians, yeah.
But you were able to put them together?
Put them, yes, and deliver them well. So that was how I started comedy.
Okay, now, it's good to know that for you, it may have seemed to have been an accident, but it's like accident of fate. It's like this is your calling.
Yeah.
Now, but let's come to the area that many people did not even notice that you are talented at.
Okay.
Painting. So, how did you get into that?
Painting is...
Well, you have a glass cup in front of you.
Yeah. For example, I draw on glasses.
Yes.
I don't draw the normal...
I know,
on
other,
media. Media,
yes.
yeah. So, painting was what I started earlier. I started painting, I think, when I was in GSS 2 so yeah.
Not that you went to a painting class.
No, I didn't go for this.
It's natural.
It's natural, and I also get some skills from one of my former pastor friend about it. Then I learned it, got some ideas about it, and that's what I've been doing ever since then. And
before you went into comedy?
I've been doing it years. Even most of the comedians knew me. Even AY knew me as that was what I was doing. Before I got, even when AY heard I started comedy, AY did not believe. He said, this boy.
No, let's come back to this first. Because I want my viewers to first understand, because it must be a lot of skills to paint on glass. Yeah. So what do you use? What kind of, you use shackle, you use color, you use oil?
We use paint, but it's an imported paint we used to draw on mirror. And the beautiful thing about the drawings is that you don't feel them. You just feel still the mirror. And you can
the mirror is still there.
Yeah,
you can still look at yourself in the mirror, and you see the painting on it.
See the painting on it.
Wow.
I wish I knew. Maybe I brought some.
No, we'll do that next time. Okay. That time I will make sure that those who are watching, we'll discuss that so that I become your businessman. Okay. All right. Now, so having done this, and you now come into comedy, what are the challenges? Are you making enough money? Because I thought that painting would have been the one to actually sustain you. Are you actually making money from comedy?
Yeah, I'm making money from comedy. I've made a lot of money from comedy. I also made money from painting. But most of the challenges are on art or maybe paintings. Is this? Sometimes when you have a good talent and it's not well known, because the work is not actually common. You can't find it.
It's not common.
You can't find it anywhere in the world.
No, you can't. There are other places. Yeah. No, there are other places. Maybe not popular, but there are other places. You have the Baroque kind of painting. They have all sorts of
So the thing is, you need to give it more media hypes, adverts, and all that. So those are the challenges that comes to that part, because you need to spend a lot of money to make sure you push it out. Yeah, to push it out. So that's where the challenges are for that person. But now I'm trying to sort them out small, one after the other, sorting them down. But meanwhile, before this week runs out, you start seeing adverts online about the artworks. So because that's what I'm actually giving it time now to push it up.
Grow it.
Yeah, because now if you want to say, let me put advert on TV, you said you work for TV stations, so
No, you go do the advert. You must do the advert on this show. Because now we are the ones now you are entertaining. And we have to entertain you by advertising you.
That's true.
Okay, now the thing with me is this. For you to be a comedian, you need to have a repertoire of jokes.
Yeah.
You need to, like you talk, you enter the audience enter you, they enter the show. So how do you now develop those repertoires that you use?
I also work with other comedians. For example, I work with Odogu. Odogu is one, if you've heard of Odogu, Odogu is one of the most creative comedians in Nigeria. Today, one of the most creative comedians in Nigeria. Odogu is somebody that can lie down and create under 5 minutes, can create jokes for you. So I worked with him. He helped me develop the skills on how to create jokes, things to do. Sometimes you just work. Sometimes you can just have a funny story, but to put them together is a different. Sometimes you can even get stories through flash. Just come like inspirations flash. Just come like a flash in your head.
Your brain, yes.
Yeah. So you just have to put them together. So those are the things he taught me how to structure them. Then I still remember working with him. Then I remember I created some jokes. Even till now, I still create jokes. So those are the things I learned from him, and I'm still learning. I'm not finished. You know, everybody learns every day. So
yes.